Accelerated Math, objective number 12, word problem. Multiply a 3 or 4 digit whole number by a 3 digit whole number. Question number 13. In a small town there are 338 houses according to the local water company. Each house used an average of 4,383 gallons of water last month. How many gallons of water did all the houses use together last month? Well, as we look at the problem and we look at the numbers, we know that we have 4 options in this problem. We can either add, subtract, multiply, or divide. I know that if I take my numbers, 4,383 and 338, move this down here, and look at our answers, we can see that the numbers get bigger. So if I were to add these numbers, the number would get bigger, but the number would not get big enough. We would have an answer of 4,600 or 4,700 or something. If I were to subtract these, the number would not get bigger, so I know that subtraction is not the operation. In division, if we were to divide these two numbers, the number would get significantly smaller, so we know that we are probably going to multiply. Alright, to multiply a 4-digit number, by a 3-digit number, we begin in the ones place. We have an 8 in the ones place. 8 times 3 would be 24. We would carry our 2. 8 times 8 would be 64, plus 2 more would be 66. Carry our 6. 8 times 3 would be 24, plus 6 more would be 30. Carry my 3. 8 times 4 would be 32, plus 3 more would be 35. Alright. Now that I'm done in the ones place, I move to the tens place. And because I move to the tens place, and I'm multiplying by multiples of 10, I'm going to put a placeholder here, which would be my 0. And we begin. 3 times 3 would be 9. 3 times 8 would be 24. I would carry my 2. 3 times 3 would be 9, plus 2 more would be 11. Carry my 1. 3 times 4 would be 12, plus 1 more would be 13. So I have finished multiplying the digit in the ones place, the digit in the tens place, so we go to the digit in the 100ths place. And because we're multiplying by 100ths, we are going to put 2 placeholders down, 2 zeros. 3 times 3 would be 9. 3 times 8 would be 24. Carry my 2. 3 times 3 would be 9, plus 2 more would be 11. 3 times 4 would be 12, plus 1 more would be 13. And some critical things here. Make sure that when you add, when you carry and regroup, that you know which number you're adding. You're going to get a lot of scrambled numbers up here. The best thing to do would be to erase and then write again. And the other critical thing to remember is to make sure that all your numbers are lined up in the correct place value. Alright, here we go. We have 4 plus 0 plus 0, which would be 4. We have 6 plus 9, which would be 15. Carry my 1. 1 plus 4 plus 9 would be 14. And I would carry my 1. 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 would be 11. 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 would be 8. 1 plus 3 would be 4. And 1 by itself would be 1. So my answer, 1,481,454. And we go and we take a look at our answers. And it would be answer A.